So you used a term that our viewers may not be familiar with, the term makerspace. What does that mean?
Makerspace is an area where kids can, or staff, or families, communities are even invited to come and tinker, create things. But for the educational purposes, librarians are collaborating with teachers on the units of a study, what their curriculum is focused on. And as students are finishing up a unit, they can then come to the library and using things that are in the maker area, and it could be STEM, it could be math. STEM is math, science, technology, or it could be just math, or it could be ELA, reading. And they complete a project that shows their mastery of the subject that they were taught in the classroom. So it's literally tying together the media center with the classrooms and showing the kids work and how successful they're being.
So Makerspace is not just for the school system. This is happening in community libraries as well.
And colleges, everywhere across the country.
All right. And you're really leading the charge to help Pinellas County schools accept the challenge for this. So we had the idea to actually go out and visit some of the media centers that you were seeing and excited about. And one of them was, the first one that we're going to highlight is Osceola Middle School. And Kelly is the library media specialist there. I knew her when she was a reading teacher and then a reading coach, so she comes from a rich literacy background. And so let's visit a little bit with Kelly at Osceola Middle School.
Okay.
When I was lucky enough to become the library media, the first thing I did was kind of purge, and I got rid of things that weren't needed anymore, that were really old and obsolete, and then I created spaces and areas for different things. And then I totally rearranged all the books, and I tried to think of a way, because the kids had a really hard time finding the nonfiction books that they wanted. And after talking to several students, I decided to group them according to like how they would Google something. If they were searching for something, a topic online, and I kind of grouped the books according to the way that they think and how they would find something. And they ended up loving the new areas and how it's organized.
Now you are an open space. Lots of kids love to come in at different times of the day, doing many things. So what are some of the things that they can do?
So we have our makerspace area that has all kinds of circuit kits and gadgets and robotics and iPads, and they love to come in and use that area to build things, to create, to explore. They also love getting on the computers. They also just really love to sit like in our common area on the comfy couches and the chairs and just kind of relax and talk to each other, which is, I think, something that they miss a lot nowadays.
Wow, she had a lot going on, didn't she?
Oh yes, it was very busy that day.
Yeah. And how typical is that?
That's actually every day. In fact, she opens up her media center in the morning before school starts, and as the kids get there, they make a beeline. And it was amazing. So I'm standing there at the station, just watching at the circulation desk, and she had all these stations around me. Kids were signing up for iPads, and they were signing up for lunch passes, because then during lunch every day, she invites 20 to 30 kids to come. They have their lunch, they work on projects, and then they go back into the classes when they're done from lunchtime. But the whole day is busy, and then they also sign up for the computers that you saw in the background. And they were working on Minecraft, code.org, and what I found rather interesting was that Kelly said Minecraft is still a hot topic in middle school. And the kids were playing chess. Some of the kids were actually looking for books. Some were sitting quietly reading, and other kids were playing games and projects. It was fabulous. It was what it should be.
So someone might say, why are we playing video games at school? But she explains a little about what they're doing with Minecraft. Let's hear her.
Minecraft is still very huge in middle school, and I enjoy watching them play it because they really collaborate with each other when they're sitting on the computers. They all try to make sure that they can sit by their friends because they build things together. It's not an isolated game where they're just by themselves. They really work together to build things on the computer, and it's really, really interesting to watch.
And what prompted you to do all this in the library?
Because I noticed kids weren't coming in. They didn't come in just to hang or to do things. They would come in, turn around, and then they walk back out. So I really wanted to figure out a way to get them in the doors and then keep them in and keep them engaged and really bring in things that they enjoyed doing, not just things that I thought that they would enjoy.
Watch Digital Learning Monday and Friday at 6:30 and Saturday and Sunday at 12:30 on WPDS TV 14, Pinellas County Schools Television.